All right, Lee Williams joining us on this Tuesday. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we're going to talk about two bills of interest to gun owners.
Extreme interest.
Yeah.
One is Senate Bill 616, which is sponsored by our Senator Greg Steube. That just made it through the Senate Government and Accountability Committee with a 4-3 vote. That would allow firearms in courthouse, allow you to carry your firearm into the courthouse and then check it with security and then pick it up on your way out. But more importantly, Senator Steube managed to insert some language in that bill to define what a courthouse is.
Okay.
That pretty much clears up that constitutional issue we had when the sheriff pulled all his security out of the courthouse.
Right.
It defines it, and it also puts some penalties if a judge tries to supersede what a courthouse is.
Okay, well, what is the technical term of a courthouse then? Because I know what I think of.
Where trials are held on a regular basis. Not court facilities like the clerk of court or where court documents are stored. You actually have to have trials in court cases there.
Okay.
Clears that up. The other one, the big one for me, is HB House Bill 245, the burden of proof. You know, if you're accused of a crime, it's up to the state to prove that you're guilty. You're presumed innocent. Except when there's a defense of gun use and somebody wants to invoke stand your ground, there the person has to prove their own innocence. The burden is on the person who actually does the shooting to prove that they are innocent. This bill would change that and put the burden of proof back on the prosecutor. So you would be presumed innocent, and the state would have to prove you guilty. It's a tweak, but it's a heck of a big tweak.
Okay.
It gives, if somebody has to, God forbid, use their firearm to defend themselves.
I was going to say, is that like a force versus force, like an equal force kind of?
Yeah, it makes you innocent on the eyes of the law, and the state has to prove that you violated the law, rather than you prove that you didn't.
Okay.
And have to go out and hire an attorney, and when you have a legitimate self-defense shooting.
Exactly. Okay.
So it's a technicality,
bills.
But it's a big bill. Yeah. Everybody's watching that one. I think that's got enough topspin on it to make its way to the governor's desk.
Okay. I know you'll be following it. We'll be following it as well.
Absolutely.
All right. So now you were out of town and you were doing some shooting.
Yeah. We went up Friday to Frost Proof. They had the USPSA, that's the United States Practical Shooting Association, had their 2017 Sig Sauer Optics National Championship.
Okay.
So what it did is it brought in all 150 of the best shooters in the world. Practical shooting, they're shooting handguns and pistol caliber carbines at these different stages there. And it's running and gunning. It's fun. It's a great time. And these are really good shooters.
As you say, there's some local tied to it as well?
Many of the top shooters, including Max Michel and Shane Coley from Team Glock and Taryn Butler, they're all shooting T1 ammunition, which is made, I'm sorry, Max is not. Shane and Taryn are. They're shooting T1 ammunition, which is made here in Sarasota. I shoot it. It's fantastic ammo. That's what a lot of the top competitors had in common. They're shooting ammo made here in Sarasota.
That's well, good stuff there. All right. Well, we're going to spit you with a video, give you some video camera next time. Love to see some video of all this.
Yeah,
but,
we have some on my Facebook site.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you as always.
Good to be here.
Looking forward to next Tuesday already. All right, and we'll see you guys right after this, so stick around.